Yo, what's good, y'all? Listen, your man Kelly V in the place to be. And today, y'all see her, man. We have the radiant, the incredible. We got Callie in the building. What's going on, girl?
Hey, it's your girl Kelly. I'm excited to be with you, Kelly. What's up?
Listen, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling, like I said, radiant, man. I don't know what it's something about you, the energy that you put forward. You haven't even said much yet, you understand? But the way that I start my show off, usually I like to give flowers because you in particular, I told you off camera that I've been aware of what you've been doing. And a lot of times, like you mentioned previously, that you could have, taken the back seat when it comes to the music. You wanted to get away for a little bit because certain things happen, and we'll talk about that a little later in the show. But the fact that you stayed down with plan A, you showed the confidence, the poise in your delivery and all that you do. So I just want to give you the flowers for doing that, girl.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And it's incredible to see you like just grow. I feel like this whole process that you've been here has happened so quick. How does it feel on your side? Does it feel like a snap of a finger?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, honestly, it hasn't even caught up to me. Like, people were like, do you know what's going on? Like, do you know what's happening? I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. So it feels amazing. Like, honestly, it's just happening so fast. I can't keep up. So I'm like trying to figure out what is the biggest thing that's happening, but it's all like so big. So it's amazing. It's great. My dreams are definitely coming true.
Yeah. And I think it's so dope given the year, of course, that we've had the past year and a half with COVID and everything. It felt like just life took a back seat, and just the fact that you were able to stay consistent and really get all your hits off, you think about it during and after this whole COVID thing. I think that's a blessing. And just what you stand for, you're big on empowering women, having fun with your music. How important is that for you to be a spokesperson for women, not only just in the industry, but just, being a professional out here?
Yeah, it took me a minute to like figure out everything that I wanted and to build my confidence on my own. So it's great to hear like girls like, oh, I look up to you, I want to get into rapping and you inspire me. Like that's super dope. I'm only 21. So, and I get a lot of like older women too that are like, I should have gotten into this. You inspire me to like keep going and trying. And I'm like, this is dope. Like it's amazing feeling every day. Like it's great.
And it's crazy you say that you 21 because you definitely move like you're older. And the thing is, what I enjoy about these interviews, especially, is like in a situation now where you're just getting into exactly who you are as an artist, you're going to continue to grow as the years go on. So just the fact that we get to sit down and chop it up right now, and you have this mentality at 21, I can't wait for us to link back up in the future just to see exactly what's been going on and how that mind state has grown. You know what I mean? So I mentioned before that before your EP came out, you said you had a project, but you had to scrap it due to certain situations in the background. But at the end of the day, you chose not to stop. You chose to continue going. So my question to you is how important is just sticking to the goal, like sticking to that plan A? And even though you may want to go to plan B, it's like, nah, this is what is made for me.
It's very important. Honestly, you just got to keep, it's going to be a million. I learned it's going to be a million things that try to steer you away from that one goal or make it feel like, it's not worth it or you can't do it. But that end goal, if you've been having that goal for a long time and you could just feel it, like it's right there, you touched it, almost touched it a million times, it's worth it because, you can do something different to get to that goal every time. So that project that got me the bigger things, Now we on the bigger and better now. So I'm just happy that I stuck to it. I've had my moments where I was definitely discouraged, like, I don't know, like, should I keep going? Make another day. People kept asking me, well, where's this song? Where's this song? I still get that to this day. Like, where's these songs at? Because those songs are super viral too. But we on the bigger and better. Like I said, it's gonna be more hits.
That's right. It's onwards and forwards. And also just you making the decision to stay. How important is it to have a really good foundation around you? Because it seems like the team that you have right now, y'all are moving right now. So how important is that to have that structure around you?
It's important to obviously to have people who trust your vision just as much as you trust your own vision, or you see your vision and they see it just like you see that's important too, because nobody's gonna get you anywhere like your team is, you know what I mean? And I like to think I can do things all by myself, independent woman vibes. But sometimes that ain't gonna work, because that's what I was on with the last tape. That shit got taken down. So, you know, I had to talk to some people about the things that I've been through, and they're like, okay, we're gonna get this done. And it's been helpful. You know, it takes a lot of stress off my back, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. And you think about it too, that built you for the artist and where you're at right now. Like you said, that project is in the past. It built you to get to this point that we at right now, where, you know, not only do you have singles, you collaborating, you got videos out, you about to do, well, you've been doing festivals, you about to do more festivals. Once again, going to get to that a little later on. But, you know, as you kept on making music, you made the joint going crazy. You feel me? You got the Do It B going crazy. And then TikTok pops off. Just how important was that in particular, the TikTok pop off for you?
It was unexpected first, because I hadn't even introduced my music to TikTok. I had been on TikTok, like doing the little sounds and stuff that people do. I had seen different songs going up on TikTok, but I hadn't introduced me, like my music or anything, to TikTok. So just to do that randomly on a day where I'm like, let me just try, and then all of a sudden my life changes in like 2 days. I'm like, oh shit, but then me also, trying to break out of that, oh, she's a TikTok rapper, or, she just keeps blowing up over TikTok, is like something that I'm really focused on getting out of, because, I'm an artist. It's not just about TikTok for me. So
Absolutely.
TikTok is amazing. Like, it helped build my career, honestly. It got my music to people all around the world, because TikTok is such a big platform, so it's just crazy how it went crazy so fast. Like, yeah.
Yeah, the power of the internet, man. You never know. And I think that's important for you as an artist as well, where you don't want that to define you. There's a lot of artists out here. Oh, I heard that on TikTok. That's a TikTok artist. But when you really listen to Cali, you can rap, man. You really have meaning behind your lyrics, the cadences and the pockets that you be finding. I was impressed when I first, actually found out about Cali. I'm like, okay, I see what we doing here. Is that something important for you? Like your ability to actually rap?
Yeah.
Like showing these people, yo, this is what I do, man.
Yeah, this is what I do. Honestly, like, I love rapping. Like, I don't want to just be like, oh, she can make a cool song. You know what I mean? I try my best to show people, like, yeah, I really do this. Like, I sit in the studio, I rap. I love the studio, like, every day, all the time, 24 hours a day. I'm thinking about my next rap, anything. I've been.
I love that, man. And one of the first ones I heard from you, I think, was Make 'Em Sicker. That's the one I was like, okay,
Oh yeah.
Cali out here doing what she's doing. You made that during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, I made that. That was one of my first songs after my tape. Oh no, that was one of the songs on my tape that had got taken down.
See. And I was gonna ask you about that later, but Make 'Em Sicker was so dope. And the thing is, and we mentioned before, just keeping poised through the pandemic, and the fact that, when it comes to that, you lost passion for the game once you lost that project, and you felt like rap was a chore, just doing music was a chore, but you didn't lose the passion. And Make 'Em Sicker, man. When I tell you, once I heard that, I'm like, oh no, she got this. She got this. And the fact that, where did the Cali tag come from? Because whenever you hear that, you about to be going crazy.
It's just like how I've been feeling, like, before the song come on. Like, it's just so smooth and so cool the way you say it. Like, I feel like I gotta say that to just feel like I'm finna bust on this bitch. Like, yeah, Cali.
I feel like it sets the tone.
Yeah, before I start rapping, it set the tone. Like, okay, this how I gotta snap on this. So yeah.
See, that's what I love about you, man. I feel like every part of your delivery is playing. Like that Cali, I know every time somebody listens to it, they're gonna be singing that. They know exactly what's about to go on. You got the new EP out right now, of course. This is why they mad now. Mentioned losing the previous project, so you revamped, made an even better project. You feel me? A 7-joint EP. You got Do It B going crazy. You got multiple remixes out there. You got Rico Nasty. You got Enchanting. How important and how dope is it for you to see all like not only the rap game, but like the women around the rap game really embrace you?
This has been my dream, like, just being supported. And some of Rico Nasty, I looked up to her. Like, I watched her videos. I was, like, all her visuals are so dope. She's just herself. I'm always thinking about the rap artists or the artists that are just themselves. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They're different. They just don't care what anybody's. They're in their own lane. They create their own way. So when Rico reached out to me first, I was like, "Oh, this is crazy." And then Ken, she just always had my back. Ken the man, she's like family to me. So it's just like it made me feel like shit is really going down. Like this is really happening. Folks is noticing. They see my vision. Like I see it, and it's popping off. Like this is going crazy. That's the main thing when they're like, "Oh, girl, I love this. This is my favorite song," and they rap, they make music too, and to hear them say that, it's just like, "Oh, this is really what's going on," you know?
Yeah, that must be crazy validation for you after, like I said, just a small time. You think about it, time has passed since this project's been out and it's been popping off. And y'all need to do like a mega mix, put them all together, like the One Blood remix from way back in the day, make it like 15 minutes long, get all the ladies on there. I think that joint will be fire. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm down. Shoot, whoever put it together, just know I'm there.
And then, of course, there's track and field out right now. Listen, that joint right there, the video treatment, the bars. I feel like it's a hell of a combination, you and Enchanting, right? So how did that whole relationship start and the record come about?
Um, Once somebody from my team was like, we want to get you in the studio with her. And at first I thought that she only sung, she only sang and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, like I'm kind of getting into the singing vibe, but I don't really do that. So
Mhm.
um, I wonder how this is gonna go. And they're like, oh no, she raps, like she's super dope. So when we got in the studio, I heard her stuff and I was like, hold on, girl. Okay, because I can get with this, and I always get me and Enchanting have the same vibe going on and stuff like that. But that's my girl. Like we make music that's like that shit. So when we
Yeah.
got, it was just like we was just like this, locked in. We was just whole time. We got way more songs than that track and field song, but that's the shit too, yeah.
Yeah, that joint is crazy. And you could definitely tell on there that you guys, like you ladies, have a rapport on there. And you caught a pocket in your verse that I appreciated on there. I'm like, yo, Callie is rapping on this, yo. I'm so hyped. But it's so dope right there. And I have a quick question, right? You know that the freestyle joint you dropped like last month on YouTube. Is that on streaming anywhere? Nah, right?
No, that's like a little rap that I just came up with off the dome in the studio, and I ain't never released it, but that's
Well,
my
number
shit.
one, not to cut you off, you need to put it on just for me. You feel me? Just put that on for me so I can vibe to it. And then number two, like those freestyles really get the people going. You know what I mean? You just drop those one-offs and keep people intrigued on what you're doing. So
Yeah,
is that something you plan on doing? You've done it a couple times, but you can gonna continue this vibe going throughout the year?
yeah, that's part of the plan. I'm trying to keep dropping freestyles, keep people, whether I can drop music or not, I'm gonna keep on with the freestyles, just keep the momentum going.
I love that about you, man. It's all about the art. Also, speaking of art, I've seen you perform on like Audio Mac, like those live joints, those what do you call unplugged feel,
Yeah.
AMPD. You had one as well. How dope of an experience is that to actually go in and perform in that sort of like field?
Those are actually like my favorite type of like interviews, honestly, because I get to incorporate the things that I love doing the most, which is being on the mic and then being on the camera. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And a lot of people, honestly, it's honestly my favorite because too, people be like, oh, why is she whispering? But I'm like, I sound like that. Like I
Yeah.
literally sound just like that. I'm not changing my voice. Like this is me. I'm sorry that I sound like I'm whispering. Take it up with my mama. Cause like this is how I sound. You know what I mean? So like when I
Yeah.
on the mic and they see it in person, it's live, and I'm like, yeah, it's no editing to this bitch. I'm just in here rapping. So y'all can stop saying I'm whispering, cause I know y'all hear me clear. Clearly.
1000%. And to go back to the track and field joint, when you go on YouTube, you see multiple comments just like that. Oh, like they compliment each other. They sound so similar. Boom, boom. Both their voices are so smooth. That's why I'm glad you're able to do the live components, but also to have like the production behind it so people hear you like 100%. And like now to go along with the EP, to go along with your videos, with the freestyles, you festival mommy now. You performing at Rolling Loud and all that. Like now you got more coming up. You got, I think in October, right? You got New York, and in December you got Cali.
Yeah.
But you've already done one. Where was it, in Miami? Right?
Yeah, Miami.
So listen, my question to you, when it comes to prep work for Rolling Loud, how crazy is the prep work for that, for your set?
It's not even crazy. It's just fun. Like,
that's what I want to hear.
I love performing. So, you know, I just be on my Beyonce shit. Like, you know, Beyonce, she be like, yeah, I need to get this down pat with the moves, with the sounds, with everything. Like, I'm trying to be the best. So I want to practice like the best. And it's the best feeling. Like, it's like this shit is really happening. Like, I can really say I worked for this. Like, nobody handed this to me. Nobody just gave this to me. Like, I'm really working to get to the top. And Rolling Loud was like that key fit, like that one moment that I was like, oh, this is crazy. Like, this is my dreams coming true for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. You get to use your other half of your creative mind that you don't really get to use when it comes to like recording. You know what I mean? Like you said, whether you want to do the set design or you're doing your dances, you're doing the dancing, whatever the case is, I feel like that brings a whole nother level of creativity out of you. And I'm glad that you're getting these platforms now, because like you said, you worked your ass off. Right. And now people are starting to see the price is going up. What did Fat Joe say? He said, listen, yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay. So you already know you're going up there, New York, October. You got Cali, December, Rolling Loud, Cali. What else? Do you have any other performances, any other like tours in mind that you have for this project, or maybe another project you have coming up?
I'm booked and busy, honestly. Yeah. Busy. I'm doing shows in between Rolling Loud. After the Rolling Loud in New York, I can't even imagine the shit that's gonna pop up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm feeling this booked and busy vibe. I'm at a show every weekend, 2 shows, 3 shows a weekend. I'm feeling that. 5 shows a week. That's how I'm trying to do it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get around. I'm trying to get people to know, like, this is Cali. Like, I'm really working. You know what I mean? This is the vibe. Like, we showing up for the dark skins, for the girls, girls. You know, we showing up for the ladies that's, you know, working hard, for the ladies that got it out the mud. So yeah, that's
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I love about you, man. You keep the vibes going and you make sure that you're always putting on for the ladies, for the women. Now, speaking of women, you know, you're doing your artist thing, you're popping off right now, you're doing incredibly. And I know that's going to lead to something else in the future, if it hasn't already, right? You see Rihanna making $1 billion with Fenty. Like, do you see yourself going down that lane, the businesswoman lane? And if so, do you have anything in mind yet?
Of course. I want to do, honestly, I'm one of those, I want to do everything. First of all, I want to get in a movie. I want to act. Yeah, I wanna get on some soundtracks, some kid movies. They like, yeah, like I want to do stuff like that. I also want to get into like runway, like walking on the runway, fashion week, like modeling the clothes and stuff like that. Like, that's my vibe. I want to be seen and heard like 100%. So movies, fashion shows, modeling, covers of magazines, like that's my vibe. You know, that's what y'all gonna see from me. It's gonna happen.
See, I love it, Cali. Once again, thank you for spending your time right here and pulling up and showing exactly who you are and what you mean to the ladies and the industry. Cali, you got a bright future ahead of you. You just getting started, and we're proud of you over here in Orlando. You feel me? So thank you once again.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Listen, your man Kelly V, another rendition of Dope Conversations with Dope People. You see Cali, man. Listen, just follow her on everything. Tune in, listen to the EP. This is why they mad now. Look out for her. Rolling Louds. She's gonna be on your screens everywhere, whether you're on your laptop, your TV, or your phone. You feel me? So we're gonna holler at y'all next time. You heard?
Yeah.